Opening statements in the retrial of a man charged in the murder of Palm Springs art dealer Clifford Lambert back in 2008. Daniel Garcia is one of 4 defendants granted a retrial due to homophobic statements made by the original judge. News Channel 3's Tatum Larson was in court today and is live in studio. Tatum, we've been tracking this case for over a decade now, and Garcia is the final person in this case to be retried. How did things get started today in court?
Hi, Karen. Yes, today Daniel Garcia's defense team held firm that he is not a killer, rather a victim of confirmation bias and the self-described con man Kishul Narula, who was killed in jail while awaiting his retrial last year. However, the prosecuting team says that Garcia's claims do not add up. Daniel Garcia, the last man to be retried in a case 15 years in the making, continues to proclaim his innocence.
Daniel Garcia was complicit in a murder which Mr. Narula decided upon 100% on his own.
Garcia's attorney, Stephen Jones, stated that Kishul Narula was the mastermind behind Operation Craigslist, which led to the murder of Clifford Lambert.
Mr. Garcia has been a victim too. Not a murder, though the evidence will in fact show that Mr. Narula actually tried to have him killed, but it's something called confirmation bias.
Jones says the jury was too quick to believe the testimony of Craig McCarthy, who pleaded guilty to manslaughter in 2010, which placed Garcia at the center of the crime instead of Narula, a man who Garcia says took advantage of his business relationship with Lambert in order to carry out the financially motivated crime.
Mr. Narula not only tried to set up Mr. Garcia for the Lambert murder, but that later he also further ordered Mr. McCarthy to kill Mr. Garcia.
The prosecuting attorney, Robert Hightower, says Garcia's claims are far from the truth, saying that Garcia served as the link between the co-defendants and Lambert.
Daniel Garcia does a good job making sure his hands appear outwardly clean and let others do the dirty work.
Hightower says a string of text messages show correspondence between Garcia and Narula before and after the murder.
During this period of time, he continues to check in with Garcia to see where he is, how much progress are you making, and Garcia is trying to calm him down and saying, I'm getting there as fast as I can.
Hightower told the jury that phone records and financial data will show that Garcia, a man motivated by money, was instrumental in Lambert's murder. As we stated, 4 people in this case were being retried for murder. 2 were convicted. Narula was killed in prison last year, and the trial will continue tomorrow. Live in studio, Tatum Larson, News Channel 3.